Yeah, welcome you to my YouTube channel once again. We will continue from this part under the calculus differentiation using first principle. And today we'll be looking at y equals to tan s. And I would like to advise you for you to understand this topic very well. You have to watch my previous video on trigonometry, all those proving. You see them there. Okay, now so today we'll be looking at y equals to tan s. I told you the first thing you do is you make your question your equation number one. You make it your equation number one. Then the second step is you add change in y to y and change in s to s. That will be your equation number two. So it's going to be change in y plus y equals to tan s plus change in s. Equation number two. Then the next step is you subtract equation 2 from equation 1. If I do that, change in y plus y minus y. Y will turn back to y, then I'll be left with what? Change in y, which will be equals to tan s plus change in s minus tan s. So now, the next thing you do is that this part from tan a plus b, which is equals to tan a plus tan b all over 1 minus tan a tan b. So s here will be my a and b here will be my change in s. So which will be equals to tan s plus tan change in s all over 1 minus tan s tan change in s. So now this is what I'm going to substitute here now. So from that, so it's going to be change in y will be equals to tan s plus tan change in s all over 1 minus tan s tan change in s minus tan s. So now here you find the LCM. The LCM of this and this is nothing but this. So change in y will be equals to the LCM of 1 and this is 1 minus tan s tan change in s. So this goes in this is 1. 1 multiplied by everything here will still give us this. So tan s plus tan change in s minus 1 in this is this. So this multiplied by tan s is going to give us tan s into 1 minus tan s tan change in s. So now change in y will be equals to tan s plus tan change in s minus tan s times 1 is going to give us tan s. Minus times minus is plus. Tan s times this is going to give us tan square s tan change in s all over 1 minus tan s tan change in s. I hope you are following. So from here you will notice that tan s will cancel out tan s because tan s minus tan s is nothing but 0. So we left with tan change in s. So it means change in y will be equals to tan change in s plus tan square s then tan change in s all over 1 minus tan s tan change in s. Okay, so now the next thing is we are going to divide both sides by change in s. So it's going to be change in y all over change in s, which is equals to tan change in s plus tan square s tan change in s all over 1 minus tan s tan change in s all over change in s. So now change in y all over change in s will be equals to, now if you look at this, tan change in s is common. We can factor it out. So it's going to be tan change in s into 1 plus tan square s all over see what is here. I can decide to split it. So what is here I can rewrite it as can put my change in s here, and then this one will come back here, 1 minus tan s tan change in s. Like this. Or better still, if you don't understand, it's just like you have 1 over y divided by x. 1 all over y divided by x. It means 1 all over y divided by x all over 1. So 1 all over y times 1 all over x. So you get this back. I hope you get that. So now, what is here, I can split it. Change in y over change in s will be equals to tan change in s all over change in s multiplied by 1 plus tan square s all over 1 minus tan s tan change in s. So put this in bracket. Then the next thing is to take the limit. We take the limit of both sides. Limit as change in s approaching 0 of change in y over change in s will be equals to, don't forget, from my previous video, you can watch it, or limit. You have limit of a plus b is the same thing as what? Limit of a plus limit of b. Same thing with multiplication. You have limit of a times b is the same thing as what? Limit of a times limit of b. So if I take the limit of this, I'll take the limit of this, then I'll take the limit of this. So it's going to be limit as change in s approaching 0 of tan change in s all over change in s multiplied by the limit as change in s approaching 0 of 1 plus tan square s all over 1 minus tan s tan s and change in s. I hope you are following. So limit as change in s approaching 0 of change in y over change in s is nothing but what? Dy dx. Dy all over ds, which is equals to, now don't forget that the limit as change in s approaching 0 of tan change in s over change in s is nothing but what? 1. I already proved this in my YouTube channel. Please, I advise you all to watch that for knowledge. So I already proved this. So this one, everything here is equals to 1. And 1 multiplied by this, we are going to have this back. We are going to have limit as change in s approaching 0 of 1 plus tan square s all over 1 minus tan s tan change in s. So what this implies, it means that anywhere I see change in s, I'll put 0 there. So means that so it means that change in dy all over the s now will be equals to 1 plus tan square s all over 1 minus tan s tan. No, this where I have my change in s, I'll put 0 here. So this one will be tan 0. And don't forget, tan 0. Tan 0 is 0. Is 0 multiplied by tan s is what? 0. 1 minus 0 is still what? 1. So dy over ds is going to be equals to 1 plus tan square s over 1, which is still the same thing as what? 1 plus tan square s. And don't forget, from 3, I already proved all these things. I told you to watch it. I already showed you that 1 plus tan square s is nothing but what? Sec square s. So it means that dy all over the s is equals to what? Sec square s. Here hence the proof. Thank you. So I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.